Hello, wonderful followers or subscribers of Holy Ghost. I hope this video finds you well. Today, Wike, that guy, he always getting too much. Wike said publicly that Labour Party Senator, Madam Ireti, that she's not going to return back to the Senate in 2027. Does it mean their rigging has got to this level? Okay, guys, please, before I show you the video where Wike made that statement, I want to show you a glimpse of the interview that Labour Party Senator Ireti, she granted her rights to me today. After that, Wike came out and said because of that interview she granted, that she's not going to return back to Senate in 2027. Guys, please, this video is a must watch. Before you watch, just do me a favor, please, by hitting the like button. Please help me and share it. Let's use this to start sensitizing Nigeria, you know, now, because I'm so surprised that they don't even take pride and bragging in rigging. Please watch this video. Thank you.
Capital constitutionally stands as an entity of special status, complete with its own governance structure, including a minister in charge and one seat in the Senate. That seat is currently occupied by first-term Senator Ireti Kingibe, a civil engineer and member of Nigeria's Labour Party. Recently, Senator Kingibe complained about being sidelined from the running of her constituency, despite her constitutionally protected status as a sole representative of the close to 4 million indigents of the Federal Capital Territory in Nigeria's highest lawmaking body. I have the Honorable Senator joining me now to have a quick conversation about that, as well as a few other critical developments in Nigeria at this time. Thank you, Senator, for joining me on This Day Live. And welcome to This Day Live. Well, I mean, you don't need any introduction. You and I were on this program like over 7 years ago.
That's true.
But you left us when you went into very active politics. But so it's good. It's a homecoming for you. But since you won your election to become Senator of the Federal Republic, one persistent complaint has been that you are sidelined. You are not allowed to represent your people. As recently as about a week ago, Senator Godswill Akpabio had to remind you that if you wanted to make a contribution to the budget for the FCT, you needed to go through process. You know, serve a motion on notice and then raise objections. But for you to just complain that you are being sidelined, you know, you didn't follow the process. So why would anybody sideline you when you are representing your people who voted for you?
Well, Ruben, the truth is that I did go through the process. But at this point in time, I think that since we're in the process of discussion and sorting it out, I would like us to leave that and go to how my constituency is being marginalized generally. FCT has the unique situation of having the president as the de facto governor of the Federal Capital Territory, and he administers that territory through a minister and one elected senator and 2 House of Rep members. Also, all the members of the National Assembly, because they are in fact the equivalent of the State Assembly for the Federal Capital Territory. They are also responsible for ensuring that the rights of the people of FCT are maintained just like any other state assembly. So it's not just that, but because I am the highest elected official in the FCT, everything that happens in the FCT, the people complain to me and expect me to go through whatever authorities I need to get it sorted out. A few days ago, there was a fire in Abuja. It was me they told, this is what we need, this is what must be done, you must get the minister to do this A, B, C, D. In the past, that arrangement has always worked very well, but it has not been so seamless with the current minister of the Federal Capital Territory. And I'm not sure why, but he has said that he does not, that I claim that I'm the senator of the FCT. But I am saying...
You claim or you are?
That's what he says. I am the senator, but he claims. He said in interviews that I claim I'm the senator of the FCT and he's not obliged to deal with me. But I am saying that by Section 122 and 124 of the Evidence Act, he is bound by the judicial notice of the occupier of the seat of the senator of FCT. I'm also saying that the Section 24 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria imbues on him a duty. That is the honorable minister. But I'm not calling any names because anybody who is minister is bound by those same laws and duties to abide by the Constitution, to respect all its ideals, institutions, and legitimate authorities inter alia. So just the same way that some Nigerians would have voted for the president and some would not have, but as soon as he's declared president, he becomes the president for everybody, and nobody can pick and choose who they would rather be president. And therefore, the same applies to all offices, regardless of party or any other position.
Madam, the man you are talking about, his name is Wike, former governor of Rivers State, and is now minister of the FCT. Now, he has responded to this issue that you have raised. He says you want him to be your friend, and that he doesn't want to be your friend. That is it by force? That you should leave him alone.
Please, what constitutes friendship between two people who've never met each other? I have never sat in the same room with the minister except in a Senate committee. So how does friendship arise? Why would I want to be the friend of somebody I do not know? The truth of the matter is that the minister refuses to speak or communicate in any way with the senator representing the Federal Capital Territory. So how are the wishes and the needs of the people to be communicated to him? Please tell me if you know a way.
Well, but he says he's minister and he's doing his job. He has commissioned some roads. He has renamed some roads. He has built, some projects in the place. He has appointed permanent secretaries. And he says he's concentrating on his work in Abuja. And he doesn't want blackmail. He says you are blackmailing him.
To do what? To regard the needs of the people. The minister may be a great minister in a ministry that has no people. But the unique situation of the FCT minister is that apart from infrastructure and roads, he also has to take into consideration the needs of the people in that territory. That's the difference between him and, say, the Minister of Works or any other ministry. The Minister of FCT is almost acting as the governor for the president. So it's not just being a regular minister. He says he commissioned roads. Yes, those roads were started by Mohammed Bello, and I commend him for finishing some of them. But also, just like the people took me on when those roads were commissioned, they said, Madam, you people are celebrating roads in Maitama, Asokoro, and Central Business District. The bulk of the people do not live there. Show me the projects where the people live. That's the difference. It's almost like a governor telling you that he built some roads, so he doesn't care what the needs of the people are. They have needs. So it's not good enough. The people are not impressed. I commend him because I see that some things are done. But at the end of the day, they don't have water. That fire that happened in Karu could have been prevented if there was water. But I don't know if you know Abuja. Any fire truck has to go all the way to Atokoro to get water, spray the fire, and then come back. Not to talk about the fact that there were no access roads into the market and a whole litany of issues. Who do you think is going to sort out those issues? The minister. But the people are going to tell the senator, not the minister. The same way, insecurity. The people scream, senator, senator, senator. Senator says, minister, sort out insecurity. Says he does not have to speak to me, so I spoke to him on channels. Just like a lot of the issues that I'm going to bring up today, he'll hear from our eyes.
Okay, madam, do you think that your complaint is not just about Wike? You have also been quoted as saying that you are excluded from most of the key decisions affecting the Federal Capital Territory in the Senate. Do you think this is because you are from a minority party, Labour Party, or do you think it's because you are a woman? 4 of you, 4 women in the National Assembly.
It's not because I'm a woman. In all fairness to the Senate as a body, it's not very difficult to exclude the women, and they do not exclude us. We get involved in as many things as we would like to. And most of the time, yes, your party matters a little bit, but not seriously. If you want me to be honest, this boils down to the fact that the Senate President is a personal friend of the Honorable Minister of the FCT. So when things that they think Senator Kingibe might object to are brought, I'm not sure. As I said, this is a topic I'd rather wait, since I plan on coming back to you in another week to discuss in details. I was planning to have a general discussion with you today, but I am on several committees, not excluded from any of them. I'm aware of every little detail that goes on in every other committee. Why is this committee special? You would think it would be the reverse, because I'm the senator representing that place, as most other senators are called on when things affect their constituency. So it's something that needs to be sorted out privately in the Senate. And if it's not sorted out privately in the Senate, then we can discuss it publicly.
Okay, I get the point about the friendship between Akpabio and Wike. But there's also something about style and communication. If you as a senator from the Labour Party, if on the floor of the Senate you behave like this obedient on social media, that could create a problem. Because Wike has said, look, that you expect that he will report to you, and that he as minister, he will not report to a senator.
No minister has ever reported to any senator. If you look back in fact, if you look back several years, most ministers and the senators don't even usually come from the same party. But they work in synergy. Synergy is the key word. Reporting to anybody does not arise. And our proceedings in the National Assembly are recorded. Being cantankerous or disorganized is not my style. In fact, I think I have been quieter than I normally am because I was studying the Senate and the dynamics of the place. So I doubt that it has to do with my style, but...
So guys, the video is quite lengthy, okay? I have to cut it halfway so that I want you to watch Wike now. This a brief of the video, of the Ireti interview you just heard now is what prompted Wike to say what you're about to watch. Please don't forget to help me like this video and share it so that Facebook and YouTube can recommend it. Thank you.
I've had somebody in our eyes this morning. Unfortunately, I hear the person is a member of National Assembly. It's unfortunate I say so. With all due respect, what you don't know, you don't know. What you know, you do. And the good thing for you is to tell people that, look, I don't know this. And people will educate you. The Honorable Minister of State and my humble self, we have not been in office for more than 10 months, 11 months. And to the glory of God, the person is angry that they are praising us. If you don't want, go and hang yourself in a transformer. Yes. If you're angry, go and hang yourself. If we have done well, we have done well. If we have not done well, we have not done well. And we are proud to say, in this short time Mr. President appointed us, that we have done well. He said there are no schools. He said there are no hospitals. You as a legislator, what have you done? How many bills have you sponsored for us to improve our education and our health sector? How many? I challenge the legislator, if you are very, very popular, 2027, come and run under Abuja, we will fail you. You think that what happened last time will happen again? You think so? It will not happen again. If you are popular, come and run. Luckily for me, I'm the FCT minister now. So here is my territory. I'm not afraid.